Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wind Waker 1 year later. Last time, I don't remember what I did last time, uh, so we're just starting. The Z button's not doing hot. Last time, I was windfallings for side quests. This time, we're doing Dragon Roost. Crud, I spoiled the name of the next island. But it's not like it matters since we're going there anyways, and I'm pretty sure the King of Red Lions mentioned it. I say that and he did it. Anyways, before heading to said island, there's one small thing to do in this one. There is, and it's important too, cause since when I checked, cause it's been 1 year since I recorded this, started recording Wind Waker, we're at three-fourths, and we're only missing 1/4 of a heart container, which means there's gonna be one more, piece of heart, not heart container, in here. It's been a while. This controller feels weird. I'm using my brother's controller. It feels weird because it's a more a new controller than the other, and I might just straight up change. I think it's weird just seeing an orange GameCube controller, to be honest, but it's not as rare as I'm pretty sure there's probably a golden one, but still, and it's not this way. It's this way, and it's obvious to tell where it is because of the special treasure chest. Surrounded by red shoes. And why do I even bother getting the red shoe? Well, if you want to get free potions, you can just trade red shoe jelly at Windfall. And there it is, the fourth heart piece, creating a new one. And now to get out of here. No need to be here any longer. Actually, I need to show one thing too. That you can surprisingly somehow encounter it in this first island. Well, mini island. And it's not this one. Oh, but it does give you rupees, so I'll give you that. Thank you. Just a few, but that's it. Okay, it's this one. It's the blue shoe. The blue shoe. Oh. I think that's already a highlight. Within blue shoes is a gelatinous essence that is said to be a magical cure-all, but unfortunately it can be used in this current form. Yeah, you can get a cure, well, a piece of a gelatinous cure-all right there and then, without even needing to wait later, because there is a better way to get stuff from monsters. Another treasure shard. Also, by the way, this is the first game where the first Zelda game to introduce that you can actually get materials from monsters. And to be honest, I kind of feel like it should have been a thing. Because in a link between worlds, I almost said Link to the Past, and I have a bad history with Link to the Past. I'll tell my story when I actually play the game, not in here. So in a link between worlds, you get monster parts, and you can actually use them to make potions, but not yourself. That's in Breath of the Wild. With the monster parts, you can pretty much just trade them with the witch and she gives you... Oh, you also need rupees too now, think about it. But oh well. Here we are at Wind Waker once again. And we're already at 5 minutes, jeez. There on the horizon, that is our destination, Dragon Roost Island. High atop an island's peak lives the Spirit of the Skies, a great dragon named by Valu. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Dean's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe when you inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. What? Just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of swords that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. So it's basically conducting. First, conducting 3/4 time. Do not touch control stick. Just move the C stick. Very nice, that was splendid. Next is 4/4. Hold stick to the left to change rhythm, then tilt left C stick. Tilt to the left, up, left, right, down. Oh, up, left, right, down. Not up, right, left, left. No wait, it's up, left, right that I did. You can also do 6/4 time by tilting to the right with the control stick. They got the Wind Waker. Roll credits. We finished the game. Yes, I know tutorials. Jeez. Man, why does games have to have like very long tutorials in the future? Also, bomb flowers. That's a thing. Yes, flowers that explode. Now the flowers have multi-use. You can stop and smell the flowers that. You can stop and smell the flowers, and also use them to blow up. Sure. Also, you can be bad at using bomb flowers. There were. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I played Wind Waker. Oh yeah, this also go off very fast. So basically, nature's explosives. Who would have thought nature could create such dangerous explosive in the wild? Well, yeah, it's technically in the wild. Need to do that too. I remember falling off here once. Oh jeez. Yeah, because of a bomb. Because of the explosion's recoil. Ah jeez. It feels weird using this controller. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change controllers after this. Link, is that you? It is! I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you traveled far for one with no wings. Oh, I skipped it. Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Link. What will you like the mission of shifting? I told my people here about you, and Alphas Rito, I'm very concerned. I'm certain the shifting will befriend you and lend you the aid of our air. It's settled then. I fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside. I'll be waiting. Not like we have a choice. There's nothing else to do outside. Not until later. Alright, inside we go now. In quarantine. Time to go head inside. time to get quarantined once more. God damn it, I skipped it again. Ah, so you're Link, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrive on the island, you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain. As you can see, we are the Rito tribe, are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky pirate Valu. When our Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a skill from the Great Dragon. It is this skill that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fleshlings who are of age will never be able to receive skills from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time our way of life will be threatened. As Chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting with regards to your son Prince Komali? As you can see, Link is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Komali will open his heart to him and freely speak of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Komali is of the age to earn his wings. Yet, he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quick as possible, so that we may better help with yours. I have something wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Will you find her a ticket? I am counting on you. Here, Link, take this with you. Who knows, might come in handy. It is, cause it's permanent equipment. You shall find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the great Valu to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Komali. Well, the only good views for the bag is just mail, and that's it. Yep, no other use for that. Well, one more use, but it's for a long side quest. Anyways, I went past her. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. It's Cap for your information. You're Link, aren't you? Well, me, I'm an attendant to the great sky spirit, Valu. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the Chieftain. I think he wants you to give this to Prince Komali. Gimme, I'll be the... I'm not doing that reference. No. I've already mentioned him too many times. Time to be the best postman the world has ever seen. By the way, Link, I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cabin later? I'll explain everything then. Sure. Oh, yeah, it's not the... oh, yeah. It has been a year since I played Wind Waker. So I'm gonna have to, like, get used to the controls again. Being on the 3DS for a good chunk of time. Playing Xenoblade Chronicles. And I also have it for the Wii. Delivery, even though she could have just come here. Letter from my father? Oh sure, tell me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to get a skill from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're Nazi, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valoo right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a skill from him when he's so upset? What, are you trying to say that you can call him Valoo then? That's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say anything you can do. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. Sorry, you're talking to a silent protagonist. Telling is not within my vocabulary. So, where's the door? Oh, there you are. So I guess this means next time we'll be starting a dungeon. An actual dungeon. Unlike last time was a mini dungeon at the Forsaken Fortress. Yes, I'm on the right floor. Okay. No, I'm on the wrong floor. I just need to go this way. Here I go once again with this horrible climate of wind and harsh debris of the whatever this place is. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valoo, he became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You could see the result. Oh, but where's my man? Tell me how Prince Komali is. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Komali's taken. See, Prince Komali's grandmother was the great Valoo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave, and I was surprised in her dealings with the great Valoo. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Komali would have felt more secure. I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is too high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get there. So, will you help me? Sure. Not like there's much to do now. Pick me up, then face that ledge and toss me. That atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back. Throw me as hard as you can. Alright, time to do this once more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch controllers. This, like I said, this is a new controller, and it's not going too good for me. Okay, now, at least it's not like picky when you throw her. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the great Valoo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the great Valoo's language. Not exactly a person with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Komali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. Precious bottles. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. Gonna have to end things out here, so next time on Wind Waker, LOZ Wind Waker, we'll be entering the next dungeon after, before entering the next dungeon, I have to do one more thing, and that's blowing up the spring and actually liquoring the first entrance. So, see you then. And yes, next time I'll be doing the most epic thing ever. Watering plants. See you then.